This video is going to be about manifesting your dream life using method acting. I'm definitely going to do a longer video on this, but I wanted to do a short, almost introduction into it, just because I was on a bit of a flow of doing some videos, and I don't know, it kind of excites me. So I was watching a video online, and it reminded me of method acting, so I thought I'd do my own, talk on it as well. Like I said, I'm going to do a longer one to explain it more in depth, but I thought I'd do a summary. So, when we want to manifest our dream lives, we're often thinking of what's the specific things you want. We're thinking you want a house, you want a car, girlfriend, boyfriend, I don't know, your dream job, your dream, house. I can't remember what I've said already. You want all these amazing things, the material things, and we think, okay, I've written it down on a piece of paper, I've done my affirmations, I've maybe even some of you a bit more advanced, you're doing a bit of healing to get rid of your old blocks and stuff like that, but the issue is you haven't become the thing that is in alignment or a vibrational match to get that manifestation that you want. So, expand on that a bit further. To get your dream, a good one is for everyone wants a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever it is, but to get that thing that you want, that girlfriend or that boyfriend, it's all good writing down what you want in them. You could say, I want my dream husband to be, this is what a lot of women say, this is a good one. A dream husband to be 6 foot tall, 100,000 or more a year, successful businessman, 6-pack abs, good, physique, all this stuff. But the woman or the lady that's saying it works for the opposite way as well, when men say they want the dream woman, but let's just use this typical example. The woman in this case, a lot of them are not a match to be in alignment with that person. Because look at it, does the woman, is she able to handle a man like that? Because a man like that is perhaps running a successful business, or he's got very limited time, so he's not going to be giving 100% of his time to the lady in this case. Maybe he works out 2 hours a day. Does the lady work out 2 hours a day? Is she also fit herself? Is she also mentally successful, mentally stable, and successful in other areas of her life? Now that's just one example, but I'm going to get to the method acting point in a bit, because what I mean by that is, and that was a brief example, and before you keyboard warriors start going, women do this, women are this, they deserve the best, it works both ways, okay? And this is to prove a point. You haven't become the thing. And what does method acting do? Method acting is a way for you to fully ingrain and embody that character. So then you are almost fully being that person. So what actors do before they do a film, Jim Carrey does this and many famous actors, but to get into, when they've got a certain role, they need to literally fully embody it, and that can mean doing everything like that person would do. So let's say I was going to go into a film and I was going to play the role of Cristiano Ronaldo, famous footballer, arguably the best in the world, one of the best, whatever. So I couldn't just go in as myself to play that role, okay? So what method acting would it entail? It wouldn't just be me. My normal day life is not a professional athlete, professional football player. It's far from that. So I would have to embody that. I would have to firstly perhaps sit up like him. Maybe he stands up and sits in, his chest out a bit differently. Maybe he has the way he speaks, I may have to learn to speak a bit better like him. I'd have to embody his habits. What does he do? He gets up 5 a.m, let's say. I'd have to get up 5 a.m. Maybe he eats, really healthy, clean, organic foods. I'd have to do that. He trains 5 hours a day and then does muscle recoveries. Maybe the people he talks to, they're all football and high-driven individuals. Maybe after that he's doing courses and trainings and he's got coaches to better himself. Maybe he only attends the premium events. So you'd have to, I'm not saying everyone can do this. I'm not saying to, just to copy it word by word. You have to do your own authentic style in it as well. But the point is, you draft up what's the ideal thing is for you. Now it doesn't have to be a partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, whatever. It could be your dream house, your dream job, but you draft up those ideal things that you want, and then you embody those characteristics within you in order to get that thing. So if, let's use another example. If you want a house, your dream house, that costs, let's say, £1,000,000, that's all well and good, but can you handle a house that's got £1,000,000 worth of value? You may have 10 rooms in the house. Can you handle a house that big where you've got to clean it, you've got to pay extra bills? You may have to have maids in the house to clean it. So you need to look at what the person who has that thing would do and embody them within yourself, but also add in your own authentic touch. Like I say, you don't want to just copy someone word for word, because each individual has their own specific blueprint that's only for them. So if you try and copy them, you're not going to really achieve it, because it's specifically for them. It's like trying to fit imagine there was a circle-shaped a circle, and you're trying to fit a square in a circle. It's just not going to work, you know? You need to find your own shape and be that own shape, but just take bits of what you think's the ideal person and embody it. Now, like I said, I'm going to do a bit of a presentation thing on this, because it takes a lot more than that. But the point is, you be, do, have. So you become the person you want, or in alignments for that manifestation. You do the things that that person would do that would have that manifestation, and then you have it. But we've learned backwards in society. We've learned to think, I'll have that thing, then I'll be happy. No, you become it. You fully embody it within you. However you need to do it, you do those things in physical reality. That's the action part. You take action, physical action. It's all good thinking, yes, I'm becoming Cristiano Ronaldo, the footballer, or like him, but I'm going to sit on my ass and, eat crisps and burgers and chips and whatever. You need to do it, then you can have it. And once again, the actors do that because that's how they get into character, and it's another way of embodying the character. I'm not saying it's the only way, or it's definitely going to work for you, but that's something that I try, and I'm going to try even more in depth, which is why I'm going to make a further video. And I think it works better than, just scripting and affirmations and that. It all works, and everyone's different, so it may not work for you, but let's see. So look forward to making the second part of the more in-depth, presentation of this. And yeah, stay tuned for that.